We're out today in Godley, Texas, taking a look at the Pulte homes. This is a new housing community. I think there's somewhere around 150 lots available out here. Pulte builds a very good home. They're very predominant in the DFW area. With this housing division out here in Godley, it really kind of gives you that nice country atmosphere. I think there's somewhere around 5,000 population, maybe a little less. But you're very close to area shopping. You're about 30 minutes southwest of Fort Worth, downtown Fort Worth. You are close to Cleburne, close to Crowley, and then not too far west of here, you're in Granbury. But you also have the Chisholm Park Tollway that gets you access to all your shopping, restaurants, takes you right into West Fort Worth, takes you to the hospital district. So you're very close by to everything, but you're out of the city hustle and bustle, folks. Being out here in the country really gives you a lot of peace. And Pulte's done a really good job with their home designs. As you can see here on some of their exterior amenities, they give you a nice front wrap porch. You can put a couple of rocking chairs out there and really just enjoy the nice country living lifestyle. Point out a couple of things. They're using very good building materials on these homes. They got a 30-year shingle roof up there on the roof. They've got guttering on the outside to stop you from getting wet when you're coming in the house. They're using a combination of brick and siding on the homes, and you'll have really different variations of what you can use when you build. So some of the things that they do offer you: full landscape package. Okay, they give you a tree, they give you landscape in the front. You got full sprinkler systems in the yard. You're not going to have to worry about your grass and your plants, shriveling up in this hot Texas summer. So you do have plenty of other amenities inside, and we're going to go inside and take a look right now. Thanks for joining me as always, and let's get looking at the tour. Look how spacious this front porch is. You have a tremendous amount of covered area, recessed lighting. Again, you could put a couple of rockers on here, sit back, enjoy a cup of coffee, look at your landscape and the surrounding area out here in Godley, and really enjoy your home. So again, you can see some of the other attention to detail. You got nice rock finish on the front. Obviously different variations. You can design this however you want with Pulte homes. You can do brick, you can do a combination of brick and stone. It really is up to you, folks, how you want to build your home. If you're taking one of these inventory homes that are already available, you're not going to have those options because everything's already been selected. But again, the benefit is you got an immediate move-in home that has many of the upgrades that, really honestly are very aesthetically appealing. But if you want to build from scratch, Pulte's going to help you do that. Pulte's going to guide you through the beginning all the way through to the end, from inception to completion, to get you a really good, high quality, and more importantly, an energy efficient home built for you. Okay, let's go inside the house and take a look. We've looked on the outside long enough. It's getting hot out here. Let's go in the air condition. Just take a look how wide and expansive the entryway is. Just a very grand entry. Immediately off to your left, you have a bedroom with its own bathroom. We'll go in there and take a look in a minute. You have access to your garage and your utility room, which kind of keeps that separated from the rest of the house. So again, when you come in, you have just a really nice, spacious entryway into the home. Very well laid out, and really kind of helps delineate the space inside the house. The first room when you come into the house is a good oversized bedroom. I don't have an exact measurement, but I want to say that it's probably 12 by 14. So it's a good sized room. And it does have its own full-size bathroom here. We'll go in and look at it in a minute. And a nice double-sized window here that overlooks the front porch. Okay, we're going to go in and take a look at the bathroom that is part of this bedroom. You do have a nice full-size bathroom with a tub and surrounding tile. And again, on your builds, You can use different kinds of tiles, different colors. You have a whole array of selection that Pulte has to offer. Nice acrylic bathtub. It's your toilet, and then you have a nice single vanity here as well. And this is like a quartz type countertop with very clean nickel plated finished fixtures. Off of the hallway to the right, you have a nice mud room. This gives you the ability, like kids come in from here, from the garage, you know, you can come in, hang up your jackets, kick off your shoes here, and then just come into the house without tracking, you know, wet or mud. Utility room, a nice size. You have your washer and dryer hookup here. They got everything all ready to go. You have a nice recessed dryer vent hookup, which is nice. That way you can push your dryer all the way back to the wall. One of the things that also is very handy is they give you this little bit of a recessed area here off to the right. Plenty of room to add a second refrigerator or freezer, or even additional, you know, room to, you know, fold laundry or hang laundry. When you come into the garage, you have a nice double-sized car garage. It does have a LiftMaster garage door opener. This is the house that has the single car garage door. You have your Rainbird sprinkler system here that runs all of your water sprinkling for the yard, front and back. Again, it's fully irrigated. You have drip lines for your landscape shrubs in the front, and you also have your sprinklers for the rest of the yard for the grass. Very convenient to have your fuse panel located in the garage. You don't have to run outside in the wet weather. You know, you got your pajamas on, you got to go flip a switch. You just come straight in here into the garage and you can do that. This house also has a tankless hot water system, so you always have water on demand. You're not using a old tank water heater where you have water in there, which if you've ever had one leak, it makes a tremendous mess. The tankless hot water, they're more energy efficient. You have endless hot water supplies, so you're not limited to what's inside the tank. You also have here to the side your shutoff valve for your water. So everything nicely located inside the garage, easy access to get to. The kitchen of the home is a very well designed layout. It gives you the ability to have plenty of space where you spend most of your time cooking. It's open concept, so it gives you an overview of people sitting in the living room, and it's kind of centered on this house plan, centered focal point of the home. You have gas appliances in here. These are Whirlpool appliances. This is a 4-burner stove, has a nice vent hood over the top. Cabinets, just, you know, very deep, very tall cabinets. You have the adjustable shelves, so you can adjust it to however you want. Very good hardware that's used on these. Again, just you can feel the quality when you're inside the home of the amenities and the craftsmanship that goes into the build. You got 3 nice sconce lights over here over your bar. Probably easy room for 4 or 5 bar stools on the other side. Nice undermount sink, stainless steel sink. You have a nice little door here, and I'll come around here in a minute, that where you can put your pans in on the side. Stainless steel appliances. You have your microwave above your oven. You have plenty of storage over, again, very deep cabinets there. Corian type countertops, easy maintenance, nice backsplash. And then on the window here, you actually have a window that will slide to the left and slide open. So very bright, open, airy. You have your refrigerator hookups here for your full-size refrigerator. And then you also have a good-sized pantry here to have for the kitchen. This will give you an idea of how nice you know, your backsplash looks. and how clean the countertop lines are as well. Plenty of area for storage, coffee makers, just a lot of counter space area. So on the front side of the bar, you can see nice stainless steel appliances. They're Whirlpool brand, very good high quality brand, nice dishwasher. You got your, again, your undermount sink, Corian countertop, very nice made drawers. You can see that they're tongue and groove, built well. You can also come down here and take a look, and I'll show you a nice area that you can put your pans in for cooking. That are very hard to store in drawers, and they stack up and they slide everywhere. This kind of gives you a vertical storage option. Again, just a good sized kitchen. You know, people always congregate here. They spend most of the time, you know, having conversations, eating. This gives you the ability to, you know, have guests over. People can stay here. You have a good buffet area here to put out food, bar stools to have nice breakfast at, or just have your regular meals. And again, then it opens up here into your living room. Nice vinyl plank flooring, very easy to maintain. And the lighter color really just makes this room look very open. You do have a space off to the side that you can have a breakfast table if you wanted to have that. And then also, as you can see from here, you have the recessed ceiling that goes up. And then you got 4 accent lights in here with your ceiling fan. And then some windows here on the back with your door that goes off to the backyard. You have generous, oversized backyards on many of these homes. Some of the lots in the neighborhood will give you some of the more like premium lots. You'll have a little bit of options there to select from to have a larger backyard, especially the ones that are kind of on the corner lot or perhaps on a cul-de-sac. They just give you a little bit more land. But these yards, by no stretch of the imagination, are plenty big enough, you know, to have a pool in the backyard, to have swing sets, play area for the kids, and very easy to manage and maintain. So really nice, generous size yards here for Pulte homes. And like the front of the house that you had the covered patio, you have another covered patio here to the back of the home, which is super nice. Again, recessed lighting. You got plugs back here. You also have your hose bib that's very conveniently located next to you. Very importantly, you have gutter over the back of the house. It's going to stop you from getting wet when you come outside. They got 6-foot privacy fences. They've stained the fences. They look very nice. You have a single gate on the side of the house. And some of these lots actually back up, as you can see here in the background. They back up to some trees in the back, and some don't, some do. More of the exterior lots, there's some tree lines to some of these backyards, so that's nice too. But kind of just standing back from this angle, you can see just the size of the living room that then opens up into the kitchen. Off of your living room, you have your primary suite. We'll come in here. You got some nice carpet. You got double windows here to the back, and similar to the living room, you also have your recessed ceiling there. And then this will open up into the ensuite primary bathroom. Nice double vanity, again carrying the Corian countertop that the rest of the house has. Full-size window, good size walk-in closet that will run from here all the way across the back. You have double rails, and then takes you here to the other side. Plenty of room in here. Plenty of room for clothes. Got a nice pantry here. I say pantry, got a nice linen closet here. Very deep. Nice shower. You got, again, your nickel plated hardware. I went with a nice white smooth tile in the shower, but again, you can use any color configurations and different types of backsplashes that you like to use. Have your restroom in here with its own door for privacy. And in the bathroom, you actually have ceramic tiles or porcelain tiles in here, which is nice to have in the wet areas. And then you got a hallway bathroom here, again with your Corian countertops, undermount sink, full-size bathroom, bathtub, and they got a nice ceramic type backsplash here, again with the nickel plated finishing, but a good size hallway bathroom. And as I mentioned, other than the hallway bathroom, you have another coat closet here. So when you open this, you have your rail there to hang your jackets, lots of room. Before we go into the bedrooms, I'm just going to point out that there's another closet here. This is your linen closet for the secondary bedrooms and bathroom. And again, a very good size, generous closet. And we go into the bedrooms, carpeted. One of the biggest complaints that people have when they're looking at homes is the closet space is not enough. That is certainly not the case with this home. You have very generous, large closets. Okay, we're going to go and take a look at the next bedroom. Again, both similar in size, good sized rooms. This too has a large closet. It's not a walk-in, but it is a longer closet that goes both to the left side and right side. So plenty of storage in there. Kind of just giving you a different view. Well, that concludes a quick tour of this inventory home available by Pulte. This is the Emory plan, and it's located at 464 Avian Way, and I'll leave some information at the end of the video on the home and location of Pulte Homes in Godley, Texas. This was a 3-bedroom home. It has 2 bathrooms, and the total square foot is 1,952 square foot. Right now, Pulte has this home priced at an incredible value of $358,840. So, you know, I list homes all throughout Godley. That's a very, very reasonable price for a brand new home. Pulte has a lot of incentives going on right now, so you want to take advantage of that. You also want to use a realtor when you're purchasing even a new home, because not only are we able to help you negotiate incentives and upgrades, we also give you cash back at closing. That's something that most realtors do not do. So give us a call when you want to come out and take a look at these new homes. By all means, come out, tour the neighborhood. But when you're ready to make a decision on moving forward with a purchase, come talk to us first. We're going to take care of you, and we're going to make sure that you get the best options that you possibly can. We talked about a lot of the amenities. I can send you information on any of these homes. They have some very good amenity sheets that are available so you can see what's all into the build. I won't cover that in detail. But just know that you're getting a very highly energy efficient home. This built with very good materials. Pulte's a good name. They've been around for a while. They build a good home. So let's jump over next door, and we're going to take a look at our next model. Oh, you beat me over here. This is our second inventory home with Pulte Homes. This is going to be the 2-story option. This one has, when you first come in, it's got a nice office or den area here to the right. The light in this room is not even turned on right now, so you can see how much light that does come into the house. And again, the coloring of the wall being like an off-white really makes this very bright and open. Like the other home, this has the vinyl plank flooring. This is very easy again to maintain. There's not a lot of work to it. You can take a Swifter to clean it. You can use a wet mop to clean it. You really can't hurt vinyl plank flooring very much. So good options. Lots of plugs around the home. You have an abundance of plugs. You have your wiring for your phone jacks. And you have some nice crown molding around here at the top of the ceiling, which is nice. And they can give you different options with a single light here, or they can do a ceiling fan. It's pretty much whatever you want. This does have the 2 double French doors, all right? And you know, you can do different variations again of that. You could do a sliding door, you can do solid doors. They chose to go with glass for these, which makes it look really nice. As we leave the office or the den and we come down the hallway a little further here off to the right, we do have a nice hall bathroom. You have a good size coat closet here. And then in this bathroom, they chose to go with a pedestal style sink with a toilet. And then you also have extra space over here to the end that you could easily put another bathtub or a shower. That could be an option for the downstairs bathroom. Then we come into the mudroom. This gives, again, the ability for, you know, you to put your jackets and things and whatnot in storage. A lot of people take these bench tops here and they'll put a nice cushion on the top for decoration, and then you can slide your shoes down there underneath. Good size storage off to the left. This is both your utility room and storage to the right. You can kind of see this is, again, 2-story home, so this is the stairs on the other side, but you have this recessed area here for storage, and it does wrap around. It might be a little bit dark, but it does wrap around a little bit here to the side. And then, of course, you have your washer and dryer connections here. So a good size utility room. Again, the vinyl plank flooring runs throughout the house. And this will take you out into into the garage. Again, double-sized garage, single garage door. You do have the LiftMaster garage door opener. Your irrigation system, your sprinkler system here off to the left. Again, your fuse panel, and like the other house, also a tankless hot water heater. This opens into the kitchen. Again, just a very spacious size kitchen that overlooks the living area. So this is kind of taking a look back at the entryway. You can see how deep the entryway is here. Here you got your gas cooker made by Whirlpool. And then you have your pantry in here. So it's a good size, kind of a corner pantry. Room for your refrigerator. You have your oven, microwave, and again your center island runs here. You got the undermount stainless steel sink, stainless steel appliances, your dishwasher, again your stainless steel undermount sink here. As with most of these taps now, they're removable spray heads. And something else to point out, you know, a lot of these older, the older homes that they've built, and I say older, maybe within the last, 10 years, 15 years plus, they always put power outlets on the island themselves, and they kind of stuck out a little bit. But kind of a neat, clean look is they have these undermount plugs. You just push down on that, and then you have a plug. Let me point it over here to the end so you can see it. There's one here on this end and one on this back side as well. So that's really neat that that's not in the way, and it has a very clean look to it. And then you've got plenty of room over here for your breakfast area. Several windows across the back with your door going to the back patio. All right, let's take a look outside your backyard. Again, you've got a nice, good sized yard. Overlooks a lot of nice scenery here in Godley. Again, this gives you the back covered patio on this home. Stand back here a little bit so you can take a see. Very clean detail on the side of these homes. No excessive wiring. Everything's kind of tucked in nice and neat. Again, the two-story home, you got brick halfway up, and then you've got the hardy plank for portions of the second level. So yeah, a lot of attention to detail. You have very nice air-conditioned systems. This is a Lennox brand AC, so they're using the newer Freon these models now, which is supposed to help the environment and give you really good cooling inside the house. So really important when you're selecting a home, you want good insulation, you want good windows, you want a good AC system that's going to be both efficient but also produce some energy savings for you. Again, plenty of room for you to enjoy your backyard. I'll kind of take a little bit of zoom around here. Again, great scenery and a good sized spacious backyard. This will take you into the primary, which is downstairs obviously, and we'll go in and take a look. And again, like the other home, double windows on the back, nice carpeting, very light and open. And then that brings you here into your primary bathroom. Again, you've got double vanity off to your left when you come in. Got a hallway, or not a hallway, you have a linen closet here to the left, your main closet in the back, and then in this model you have your stand-up shower and oval bathtub here. Now there's a lot of different things that you can do with options. You can change this completely out. You could have just one big shower instead of doing the tub shower combo. You could do a walk-in shower with double shower heads. Really the sky's the limit of what you can design there. And I've had people that say they have to have a bathtub in the house. They cannot live without a bathtub. Some people say I never use the bathtub. So if you don't want a bathtub, you don't have to have one. As a realtor, I can tell you it really does not hurt the resale value of your home. Some people, yes, want bathtubs, but what we're seeing more and more common now is very large walk-in showers. That seems to be the more prevalent option to have. And again, you have your ceramic or porcelain tile down here, then which comes in back, like I said, into the carpet for your bedroom. We'll take a stand back here in the corner. Again, a good size open primary bedroom, plenty of space in here. Overlooks onto your backyard. And then we'll come out and we'll head upstairs. All right, let's go upstairs and take a look and see what we have up there. When you get to the top of the stairs, you have a nice double door that opens into a media room. Just a really nice opportunity for you to get your big screen there, put your movie seats here, and enjoy nice movies with the family. It's already got your wiring run. Has your box here to run your wires for your screen, for your TV, and then your output for your wires down here on the bottom. So it's already wired. You don't have to do all that work of having to crawl through the attic. You do have sconce lights here on the side. You have recessed lighting that's on the top. There's 4 recessed lights. I don't have those on right now, just the side lights. But you can kind of see the depth of this room. It's a nice, good sized movie room. You have a small attic access here. There are several attic accesses in the house. It's very nice to be able to have that. And if you needed to get in here behind any of the wiring, you could do so. Again, you've got all your plates up here for your speakers. You got your power outlet right here that you can put your projector that will face forward, that will hit that back wall for your screen. When you come to the top of the stairs, you have immediately here a very, very large game room or second living area. Plenty of space and different nooks and crannies to have, decorations, storage. You could do a nice sized TV here on this wall. You got plenty of room for couches, chairs, and things like that. Beyond here, then we'll open up into your secondary bedrooms. Here you have 2 secondary bedrooms on this hallway that will have its own hallway bathroom. You do have your attic pull down access here, and then you have another bedroom that is off to the side, which we'll go into next. This is a fantastic room. Good size, oversized room. A lot of windows, very bright. I don't even have one light on in this room, and it is still very bright in here. You just don't need any lights. And of course, you'll have shades and things up here, but just to kind of give you an idea of what light you have coming in, really makes this a very nice bedroom. Nice size closet here. It's a double door closet, so these can be deceptive because they are very big, but they may not look that big to you. They actually go all the way over to the left, and then they come here and they go all the way over to the right. So a lot of storage in here. You certainly could take advantage and have another rail besides the one on the top, have another one on the bottom. These closets have as much, if not more, than a true deep walk-in closet. So nice to have the double doors. You have access to all of your clothes in there. You don't really have to reach far. And then this will take you now into the bathroom that's dedicated to this room. A lot of area. You have your tub and your surround tile in the back there, your toilet. Lots of space here in between for storage. If you want to have a rack or something else there, you can. Again, a good sized vanity, mirror, and then also in the bathroom you have your own window as well here. So a really good layout. I'll step back a little bit so you can see it. The other secondary bedrooms located off of the upstairs game room or second living area, they have their own dedicated bathroom here. You got a double vanity sink, just a huge vanity on this bathroom. And then again with your tub and shower combination here like the other bathroom. Taking a look back this way, nice full length mirror. They give you a nice GFCI plug here to plug in things. You got ceramic or porcelain type tile here for the bathroom. And then when you come out, you have a nice linen closet here as well. I'll mention your attic pull down is in the hallway. You can pull this down and you can actually take a look up in there And you can see some of the energy efficiency stuff that I'm telling you about. It's got the radiant barrier roof, which is the silver coating that helps reflect out some of the heat. And very good insulation. So nice access point for you to have. And then we have our other secondary bedrooms here. And again, a nice sized window, plenty of light coming in, and a very deep walk-in closet. You got some storage off to the right, and then you have your rail that runs all the way across the back. And then in here, you also have access to your attic space. This will take us into the other secondary bedroom on the other corner. Again, has its own window, good sized room, and another large walk-in closet. I'll turn the light on so you can see. And then coming in here, it opens up and goes off to the right. So plenty of storage in both of these secondary bedrooms, good sized closets, and even in the bedroom that was in the corner with its own bathroom with a double door closet, lots of space to store your clothes. The Sweetwater plan is currently priced at $394,990. This is at the time of videoing, which was on the 28th of June of 25. So please call for updated pricing. The floor plan does offer many different options. You can see that upstairs you had the 3 bedrooms and the game room. The 4th bedroom and game room can be an option. Downstairs, the study can have many different configurations. But again, call Pulte Homes. They can design this home how you want. And the sky's the limit on your design. Thank you again for joining us today. Stay tuned and watch to the very end, and we'll do a video recap of the model home.